What's up, guys? Team Stamp West, Discraft Underground Captain, and we're back with episode 2 of our Chanimal chat series. We have a beardless Chanimal with us. So we're going to kick it off. This one is about the Waco Annual Charity Open, which I learned is an acronym for Waco. Super cool.
Good job.
Let's start off with what was your week of prep like leading up to Waco? Obviously, there's a lot going on in the world. So, what was that week leading up to the event for you like?
Yeah, personally, I found myself kind of lacking focus the entire week because I was thinking about my family back home. I have two brand new nephews, so I didn't practice well. I didn't really have one practice round where I felt I was ready to go. So when the tournament came, I was just kind of lost,
Sure.
But it's kind of funny because I was looking forward to seeing the woods because like we just played the memorial and that there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And so I went to my first practice round. I went to the woods shredded, and I came out into the open in the wind. And I think I was like 7 or 6 down coming out of the woods, and I shot even for my first practice round. So I was just like, all right. But I mean, overall, I got to practice with Drew Gibson. Drew Gibson stayed with us. Jeff Corns, Adam Hammis, and I for the week, and that was great getting to just see him throw buzzes 500 feet, which is always, it doesn't matter how many times he does it. It's a really cool sight. Yeah, and I've seen Adam Hammis. His game's come along really well. He played really well, so get some practice rounds with him were definitely beneficial. But overall, I think myself as well as a lot of other professionals, just we're kind of lacking on our focus because we're thinking about other things, but the putt or the drive in front of us. So, yeah.
That's wild. So let's actually talk about the tournament itself. Round one, you got off to a pretty good start. I think you started like even through, well, you were one down through 9, and then you gave yourself a few birdie looks, and then you got into the woods where you strung some pars together. So what was going on? What was that mindset going into that first round?
So Waco is very much, even though it's a slightly more difficult course than the Memorial courses, it's very much birdie or die. You want to get in those double digits, or you're not going to go anywhere. So my mindset was definitely shoot like around a 9 to 10 down. And every par that I got, which you can see at my front 9, I think I got like 8 pars.
Yeah.
Every par I got meant one less birdie. So I just kept on trying to be more and more aggressive. I just kept on hitting more and more trees and missing more and more putts. But then I pulled 2 real rookie mistakes at the very end of the round. I think I was 4 down going into 17 and 18. And I didn't call a provisional. And so that cost me a couple strokes. I couldn't tell you the whole. I'll tell you the whole story. No, I won't. It was a bad idea by me. I should have called provisional. That would have solved the entire thing. And then at the very end, I added up my scorecard, turned it in, and about 20 minutes later, I was looking at UDisc, and I saw that they put me down as a 5 on 18. And I looked at it, I added it up, but I was like, oh wait, I got a 4. So I went back, did the right thing, reported it. So I actually shot 64, but I got stroked for 66. And so I was 4 down going the last 2 holes, and I finished 2 up, which is not the best feeling.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, every par that I was getting was just one less birdie that I can get. And it was just kind of piling on, just a snowball effect. And by the end of the round, I was just like, what am I doing? So it's a tough course, though. It's an awesome course.
Yeah, so coming out of that round, not like essentially very explicitly not where you want to be. What was the vibe going into the second round? There was a lot of stuff happening just across the world, and especially in the tournament. You heard that morning that we were going to only have 2 rounds. What was the mentality? What were you looking for? Obviously, you were 12, like 11 or 12 back. What was the mentality looking at it?
So we were staying in the same RV park as Jeff Spring, the CEO of Disc Golf Pro Tour. So we were kind of getting the news kind of early before everyone else, and we found out that the third round was being canceled. This would be the final round. So I was like, well, I gotta go for everything. I gotta be as aggressive as possible. And I step up to the first tee, which is a pretty easy par 3, just a little hyzer if I was feeling kind of aggressive, so I went straight for it. And I hit the first bush, and I went out of bounds. Oh, no. And I ended up taking a double bogey on a like 300-foot first hole. And after that point, I was just kind of like, all right, let's just have fun for the rest of the round. I was kind of looking, I shot the same round as Brodie Smith the first round. So I was hoping I'd be able to play with him and at least kind of salvage some fun from the tournament. But I think I missed him by a card because he has such a new PDGA number and I'm kind of an OG. So, but my mentality for that round was just pure aggression. Just go for every putt, go for every upshot, no matter if there's a lake or river behind it, go for it. And sometimes that works out and sometimes it doesn't. And for me, it did not work out. So, but I ended up beating Brodie Smith by 1 stroke. So,
yeah,
it's not saying much. I know he's a 923 rated player, but he's put in the work, and he's going to be 1,000 rated by the end of the year if we have more tournaments. That is.
Yeah. So it's actually funny. You said you were running everything, and I mean, except for the first 4 and the last 2, it was, I mean, a solid round. It was a round that you were probably looking for, but just situation got the best of you. And I mean,
I would have had to shot like a 13 or 14 down to cash. So I was just, after hole 1, I was just like, go for aces, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That's wild. That's wild.
We had mentioned about the excitement of and fun of playing with Brodie. Day 1, he's on the feature card. Did he bring something different to this event by being there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think so. There's a bit of a controversy going on around him being participating in like feature card, but people don't see like the Brodie behind the camera. Like the dude works harder than maybe anyone but Paul McBeth. The dude is here for the sport, for disc golf, and for no other reason. Like he wants to get good. He wants to be a top competitor. And so seeing him on the lead cards, you see that enthusiasm. Like when he makes a big putt, you get the "let's go," stuff that we don't usually see in disc golf. And I think if you look at like PGA tournaments, like the Waste Management Open, like hole 18, I think it's hole 18, maybe 13. But like the crowd is going crazy. They got signs. They're all dressed up, and I think in a very minuscule way, that's what Brodie's kind of bringing to disc golf. He's bringing some new excitement, new passion to the sport, and he's bringing 1 million plus new fans over as well. So you can see like the subscription services, when Brodie was on there, like it jumped 2,000 people.
Wow.
So like it's a really small thing. The dude's bringing in money, and I think even though he hasn't played any tournaments or anything, put him on the feature cards because people love watching him. He's a good entertainer. He's also a really good player.
Yeah, I think in listening to all of his interviews too, he said all the right things. He's not here just to try and grab new fans or for the money. Like he's here to compete. Like you said, he's putting in the work behind the scenes. And he's even said himself he's very fortunate to be able to work with Paul McBeth and be friends with Paul McBeth and kind of learn from him too. So he understands he's been given a really good opportunity, and he's definitely not taking it for granted. So I know we're both excited to see what he can do the rest of the year whenever the tour kicks off. But he is in it for the long haul, so he's going to have a career with disc golf, and I think going to bring some new excitement to it.
And I think didn't he average like 975?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's solid. For his first big tournament ever, and being under the pressure of the feature card.
Yeah.
Like you can put someone who's been playing for 10 years, who's at like 950 rating, and they'd fold.
Yeah.
He just kept on battling and shooting 2 up first round. Like I'm sure he got beat by 13 strokes by Paul, but we're talking like 1061 to the 923. So
yeah.
Brodie still shot 50 points above his 1 round rating.
Yeah. And it's there's nowhere to go but up for him.
Absolutely. And the dude's an athlete.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter what sport he's going to play, he's going to be good at something. And if he's really putting the work in, he's going to be really good at it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, we want to talk just a little bit more about this being a Disc Golf Pro Tour event. What makes this event unique outside of kind of being an oddball this year with the 3rd round canceled? But I think you've played this event before. So what for you makes this one kind of its own thing?
This is my 2nd year being involved in this tournament. And I think what makes it special is just for me personally, it's the woods. Like I've been playing the first 2 tournaments of the year and they're all just open, kind of just hyzer fests. And now you actually have to shape a shot. So being from Washington, I'm definitely excited to get in there, hit every tree, get all those bogeys. But also they do this fun players party, which didn't really kind of happen, but didn't really happen because most people were scared of contracting the coronavirus. But they have the Hippodrome, which is this really cool bridge. It was one of like the first bridges in North America. Not like metal bridges. I don't know the history behind it.
Yeah.
But they have a huge player party. All the players come and sell their discs, and apparel and all that. And everyone can get together. There's like a tequila sponsor, whiskey sponsor or something, and free beer, food trucks. And it's definitely a good chance. If you didn't see somebody at Memorial, it's definitely a good chance to hang out with them and just kind of enjoy the disc golf community for a bit. But also, yeah, the course is fantastic. I love it. It's challenging. It's got elevation. It's got long shots, short shots, shaping shots, sidearms. It's got everything. And after coming from Memorial, it's definitely nice to be able to kind of put all your skills to the test.
Yeah. Nice. Well, we want to finish up. Off-season 2.0 is kicking in, as everybody knows. The Pro Tour is on a little bit of a hiatus. You're back in Washington, but what are your plans over the next, maybe 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how long this carries on?
Yeah, so my plan, I definitely had a rough start to the season. I've been playing well, but I haven't been scoring well, so I'm definitely going to work on just capitalizing on opportunities, so making putts, working on my short game, which I feel like I'm driving off the tee pad really well, but I'm getting within like 200 feet of the basket. I'm giving myself a 30-foot putt. I want to give myself a 5-foot putt.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to work on that. I'm definitely quarantining myself. I'm not sick yet, but I definitely am not going to play with anybody for a while because I'm actually staying at my mom's house. In this off season because I'm somewhat homeless being a professional disc golfer, and she doesn't want me playing with anybody. Sure. I'm an adult, and my mom's saying I can't play with anybody. So, I'm definitely just gonna take the time in to reflect and become a better disc golfer and maybe read some books. I gave away my PS4 before I left on tour, so I can't play video games, which is gonna be hard, but I'll make it. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on putting pretty much in short game.
Nice.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. It's good to know that you're healthy. It's good to know that you're, back with family. It's definitely a weird situation. We heard, I think today or yesterday, that Santa Cruz was canceled. So we're hearing new things. I think they've canceled all tournaments through March 31st at this point, at the very least. So anyway, again, thank you, Chandler, for joining us. If you have any time to talk to your fans, what do you got for us? What do you got for them? Anything? Yeah.
Sorry. So I don't have anything to sell right now, but I know the Discraft just released 100 of each Tour Series disc that supports the elite team. So like Tim Barham, Brian Earhart, Missy Gannon, all those guys. So go on discraft.com, buy some of their discs. It definitely helps them make it through this time because they're essentially out of jobs. They might be able to run some clinics, but I advise them not to because you don't want to get that virus.
Yeah.
Go on discraft.com, buy some of this stuff because I think the 100% of proceeds are going to the players. Is that correct?
Yep.
And then once I get my discs, which I hope will be the next couple weeks, barring any crazy events that happen in the world, I'll put those up on Facebook and you guys can get some Chanimal discs. But until then, go buy the elite team discs and help them out because we're all kind of struggling,
Yeah.
And we got to sit together as a disc golf community because that's what communities do.
Yeah. Do you know what discs you're getting this year? Like what?
Not off the top of my head, but I can just like the normals like Buzz, Challenger. I'm getting the Nuke. I think some Thrashers, some Mantis, some more like 900 like amateur level discs they can actually throw.
Nice.
And also some Forces, some Zones, and there's one more, but that'll be a surprise.
Ooh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna pick up one of those Mantises. That's big fan of that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think they're gonna be Z Mantises. I can't remember off the top of my head. I ordered so long. We shall see.
Sweet. Well, awesome. We'll be sure to alert everybody on the Underground Interviews page when you get those discs in. We'll help get some of those sold to help support you. We appreciate you joining us, Chandler. Take care of yourself in this little off-season break. And at the end of the day, Alex, one thing to do.
Make that putt.
Yeah.
And wash your hands.